Yes, hello there. Good afternoon, good day, wherever you're watching from. We are happy to have you on this line. We are live right here at the Youth Platform Africa Sacco, the YPA Sacco, the Money Bank. And with me here, I have Mebo Namatovo, the head or the manager of the Sacco. Now, YPA, we are always cooking. We always have something in stock for you. We always have something exciting. And today, we are introducing to you the YPA Savers Loan. There is a lot that we've planned in this package, in this project. Lots of exciting information for you. Lots of goodies for you to get out here. I'll introduce Mebo. Mebo will be telling us about the project. We shall be digesting it more. We shall be asking questions for us to understand. Basebo nebanyaba batulaba tuli wano live ku YPA Sacco nga tubaletedde project empya gye bayita YPA Savers Loan wano mu YPA Sacco. Tugenda kweyongera okugitangazaamu biki ebigirimu, oganyulwamu otya, how can you use it gwe ali eyo. Mebo, please tell us about the YPA Savers Loan, the people that are watching us live.
Thank you so much. Firstly, we welcome you all to this wonderful platform. Sorry. Thank you for being live with us every Monday at 1 p.m. We dedicated it for the YPA Sacco. Thank you so much, Bertrand, for the wonderful introduction.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate it, and thank you for joining us today at the YPA Sacco. We thank you all for being very live on the channel. Today we are here to discuss and introduce our new product, the YPA Savers Loan. Everyone has been calling through. We've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys. Our manager, Mr. Obed, I think he has made 2 videos about the same product, and the feedback was overwhelming. Over the weekend, you are calling through and trying to, find out exactly how this particular product works, and that's why we are here today for all the questions and the interactions as much as we can. So what is the YPA Savers Loan, and why is it called the YPA Savers Loan? Why that name? So the name is because this particular loan is for people that save with us. Like you're a saver, you come every month and save a particular amount of money. We put you on a savings plan. So that savings plan, we have a particular installment that you make every month. There is a particular amount of money that you save every month. It could be 1 million, it could be 500,000, it could be 200, it could be 100, depending on how you can save every month. So when you save and you reach a particular percentage on your savings account, we then add you the other top up and we give you and you sign your contract. Let's say you maybe want a contract of 10 goats. That is, as of now, it's I think at 7.5 million. So if you save a bit and maybe you raise about 4 million, I can be able to add the other 3 million. I also pay for you the administrative costs and also pay for you the membership of YPA. You sign the contract there and then this money which I have given you, the 3.3, you then pay it back to me in a course of maybe, let's say, 5 months or 3 months or whatever. So in other words, it's just a product to teach us about the discipline in savings. In that, if I have been saving 600,000 to achieve the 4 million, I'm not going to change my plan and maybe save, let's say, 200,000. I'll still stick to the plan of the savers account of saving 600,000 per month. So this is the very interesting loan that we have, and the interest is very, very minimal. It's just 2%, I would say, but it's very, very minimal. But the strategy and what you should know as the viewer that is out there right now is that we have a loan that is here to help you enter in any of our projects without you putting in a single coin. You will not pay the membership for YPA. You will not pay the administrative costs for YPA. The YPA Sacco shall give you that money, and we shall also give you the top up to be able to clear those 10 goals, the acre of maize, the bees, because most of the people were asking that, okay, is this product only applying to goats? Because most people thought that maybe we had just brought it for the goats, but no, it is for all the projects that we have within YPA. So yes, you can save your money for maybe your 10 acres of maize. You can save your money for maybe your whatever, for your beehives. Exactly. So previously, and the beautiful part about this thing is that when you save with a YPA Sacco, even while you're on that savings plan that is on the YPA Savers Loan, you still get a little bit of interest every month on that money. So when you give me your 500,000, at the end of the month, I'll give you some interest on that 500,000. So in other words, it's a win-win situation, meaning that even when you keep the money with me, I'll still treat you like any other saver within the YPA Sacco and give some interest on your money that you're actually saving with us. So this is a very, very beautiful project that I believe everyone out there should be coming through for, because sometimes you might find that maybe you want 10 acres but you have money for only, let's say, 5 acres. We are able to give you the top up for the other 5 acres, and then you pay very you pay on a plan, and then maybe we can say you pay maybe in 6 months or maybe 8 months, and then we give you a plan and also a repayment period. So it's a very, very interesting product. The only thing that maybe the only first payment that you need to make is the membership for the YPA Sacco, but the rest of it, after that membership of 100k, the rest is on us. We do everything for you. And newsflash, the most beautiful part about this is that you sign your contract. So after you saving for 6 months, those first 6 months or 4 months or 3 months, depending on what you want, after saving for those first months, we sign the contract.
That is interesting.
Yes, we sign the contract, and then when you pay off the money that we have added onto you, when you pay it off maybe in 4 months, it means that your contract has already moved in 4 months. So it's not like when you finish the money, that's when you sign the contract. No, we sign the contract after your first installments for these particular months that are first on the repayment plan. So it's a very, very wonderful project. We've come to share with you about it. I remember last month we had the share grow loans, and we had so many turn up for the share grow loan. Actually, I think now members have come up. We have so many members that have actually taken on the share grow loan. It's now you can find that very few people actually have, let's say, 0 shares or 2 shares. It's really on a low end right now. But so the YPA Savers Loan has come for you that is listening. You've always wanted to join YPA Nenga, you don't know how you're going to join. Someone might ask, how about if I want only 5 goats? Is it only about the 10s and the 100s? No, whichever number of goats you want, just come, be on a savings plan. Even if it's 1 goat, be on a savings plan. Tell us every month, I'm going to be able to save this money. When you reach 60% of the money that is required to pay for the contract, the Sacco will pay that total amount for you, and then you'll pay the other balance that the Sacco has added for you in a small period of time and on a very low interest rate. So we want to call upon you. We hope you have all the questions and all that coming through, because this is a product that was streamlined for everyone that is out there. We don't want to leave anyone behind. There is an animation which I used to love watching when I was young. It's called Trolls. And there is this leader of the trolls who used to say
Trolls, the giants, the big guys.
Exactly, the guys who used to eat the small guys. And the leader of the trolls was saying that no troll left behind. Like, that's what a true leader actually does. A true leader makes something that will not let anyone be left behind. In that, if a troll, maybe let's say one Ugandan is left behind, we would go back for that one Ugandan and make sure that they also come and join us. Just like what Jesus did, in the Bible, when he lost 1 sheep, but he went back for the 1 sheep and left the 99 and went back for the 1 sheep. So these products are here so that we do not leave any Ugandan behind. Like, you don't have any kind of limitation as to why you don't have goats. You don't have any question. You don't have any, what is it called again?
There is no lingering doubt. There is no lingering doubt to what
Why you're not investing? Right in acre ya kasoli. Do you know that there are people who earn 13 million from their acres of maize?
Yeah.
Someone has 10 acres of maize and they earn 13 million. Do you think, or how do you think they began? So we are not leaving anyone behind in this thing called luck and all those things. So come through. There is no excuse. So come through with whichever amount of money you have. We have professionals available that shall be able to make for you a plan that is suitable for you, that will enable you to save and then be able to invest. Because if you have waited for 10 years to accumulate a lot of money so that you can invest, how come you don't have the money even after 10 years? What makes you think that after more 10 years you'll have that money? You get the point? So we brought for you the plans that can actually ignite you to come through and save, so that maybe in a period of 10 years you can have a plan of having 100 acres of maize or 100 goats. And it's very, very possible and effective, because in savings it doesn't matter how little the person saves. It matters their consistency in doing so. There are people who can, when I was young, we used to have those the sprays. So whenever those tins would get done, we would put holes at the bottom
and put coins.
Yes, and then we put our coins inside. So I used to save my my return. I drop them there, and then during this season, around 22nd, 20th of December,
how exciting it was!
It was exciting. We would break the tins, and then we get the money. You'd find yourself like with 35,000, 40. And by then that was a lot of money. Then you go to the market and buy a dress, buy t-shirts, buy what. It was exciting, but it doesn't matter how low your income is. It does not matter. What matters is the discipline and consistency. Like what we mentioned last time when we were on the live, is that you might be there and you have surplus every month of 20,000. But then you have a challenge of 2 million and you don't have that 2 million. You need to either go for a loan, go to a friend to borrow you, or go to your mother or sibling. But yet, every month you have surplus 200,000. We now balance afika go so chi okubango saving want. So we want to bring this and change the narrative that if you're earning this little you can't have this much. It doesn't happen like that. What matters is your discipline and your consistency in doing so, because you can actually there is a saying that goes that a million million, meaning that even those small portions matter. So you don't have an excuse why you don't have a goat in YPA. People are going to be harvesting and you're still behind. You don't have an excuse, my friend. You can save as little as you can. The YPA Sacco is here to hold your hand and help you sign that contract. Your contract runs. Ngembuzo zikula ngeno osasula mpola nenga gosaninga da contract yamala na da okula chi okuita Kenya kajayo. So in other words, nole yatandike dda naye abatakulese mabega. So no Ugandan is left behind. We are here to help every individual okukula akulana.
Thank you, Mebo. We've really had a lot from Mebo Mogoto for this project. There are key things that Mebo has mentioned. One of them that I really picked, I no longer have to wait for me to be able to start a project. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that we're trying to buy from this world, one of the things that we're trying to chase is time. With this project, you no longer have to wait for a very, very long time or put a sentence on 100% for you to be able to start your project. Even 60%, you can be able to start. With a store your 60%, please come and join the Sacco and your project will be able to start. So, Mebo, if I may ask, when is this effective? We've had members, our colleagues, saving not saving, is it something that I started immediately?
We actually started last week. So when MD launched it, So
I'm not only saving, but I'm actually getting
exactly, you're getting
some
some interest at the end of the month. Now, about the 2%, that 2% is like a little interest that we put on that top up that you're going to get from us, so that you can, begin your contract. So if your contract needs 7.5, and let's say you've paid around 4.2, so the 2.9 that we add you, we just add like a 2% interest rate, and then that's what you pay. Very interesting.
There is something we're always hearing in these Sacco related things, declining balance, when balance is full of interest. I don't know some of those terms, but members will be buying again, so that they know as they are paying or as they are saving their money, or whatever interest they are paying when it's maybe on a declining balance. I don't know whether that is the term.
Yeah.
I think it's something important that we should really talk about.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you're talking about the reducing balance.
Reducing balance.
The repayment method on loans.
Yes.
So, yes. So that loan of ours, the YPA Savers loan, is also on a reducing balance.
Wow.
Meaning that if you pay this month, if you reduce on the principal that we gave you, the next month you are paying, you're not paying the interest on the initial. You're paying on the current. Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe apart from the loan, what else should the client expect? What should I expect from this savings? Except the loan. Is there anything that it should be expecting from this?
Wow. So firstly, I believe that it's going to ignite you to save. It's going to cultivate a discipline of saving, because every disciplined investor is a disciplined saver. Because even if you inherited multi-billion company from your grandmothers and all those things, we hear about the Roth's child.
Yes, the Roth child.
Even if you inherited the money at the beginning, that person had to accumulate pennies so that they can be able to invest it somewhere. So you cannot eliminate savings and just pull yourself to investment. The initial plan or the initial step for any investor is actually saving and accumulating money somewhere. You get, but these principles are very important. You should never save your money somewhere where you're not earning any interest. You get the point? So firstly, it's going to help you get a discipline in your savings. You're going to be more consistent. There are some of us that fight with savings. Savings is not your friend, but when you actually save and we have given you a plan, we say every month it's supposed to be 1.5 million that they're paying because you want, let's say, 10 acres of maize. That goal, you will have to keep it. And before you know it, you'll be a disciplined saver. You will even finish up clearing the top up that we gave you, and you're like, oh, let me just continue with my plan because it's actually working for me. Let me actually save for something more. Let me save for another thing, something. So it's something that we brought to actually ignite you and motivate you towards saving. That I have a goal of 100 goats, but I can begin with this, and then in 6 months I can have that target. So it will help you to have those, and it's also the same thing that we started to see with the shares. You'd find that someone cannot just wake up and they know they are supposed to buy shares, they know they will benefit them, but there is a way they are reluctant. But when we brought the share grow loan, they were motivated to actually pay because they have a target for, let's say, 100 shares. So it's the same thing here. Firstly, it will help you to build your consistency, your discipline. Secondly, from what we shared a bit a few minutes back, is that your savings shall accrue some bit of interest every month. Then the other third thing is that your credit score will increase, because if you're saving with a YPA Sacco, it means that we are monitoring your cash flow. We are seeing how Bertrand is saving. So in other words, we might not even need you to bring for us your other bank statements
because we are seeing
the cash flow, we are seeing how you're saving, so your credit score will also increase. You'll be a much more trusted person, that someone is coming from out there and they want to pick a loan but they've never saved with us. So it's a very, very beautiful thing. The other part is that you'll actually have accountability partners that meet your need on a personal level. You'll have someone that will tell you, oh no, but I think this is how we can do it. There's some people that have come to this desk and they wanted loans and they went back very happy that they didn't get the loans. Ask me why. It's because Sometimes you can ask for the loan, but you actually don't need it. So when you meet people that God has placed in those places that can actually understand where the issue is, you can actually move out of the office a very happy man. You didn't receive any loan, but you're so happy because they made you see something else that you were not seeing that can help you move through whatever you're trying to move through. So those are the few basic things that I believe you will be gaining once you subscribe to this account.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is, show me a person that has gotten far and I'll show you how consistent that person has been. So consistency and discipline are very, very important things, and we are happy that these are some of the things that we are going to teach you through serving through the YPA Sacco and through joining this project. Maybe there are lots of questions, but I did have one final one before we can let our viewers maybe ask a question or two. Can I bring a lump sum, and how is that treated for someone who has a lump sum as an incentive on how do you treat that person?
Well, if you bring a lump sum, what I would say, if maybe right now as you speak you have your 5 million and maybe you want let's say you want your 7 goats, or let's say you want your 10 goats with its 7.5. There I would advise that you go and pay on your goats, because here it's a savers loan. We are building the culture of saving. So there, if you have a lump sum, it's much better. You go the other side and you pay off, because we have that plan as well. You go and pay off and then you clear up later. But here we are just building that that culture of saving. We want Ugandans to save. Our statistics are solo about Ugandans and savings. It's solo. Yeah.
Thank you, Mebo. Economics twasoma nti idle resources are not very good. In the Sacco, your money is accumulating some interest while you're saving it and while you're actually getting to something bigger. Tukirabye nti dreams are not so big. They are not so big or not to put down. There is nothing that cannot be achieved through the YPA Sacco. Now wembuzeemu owomuzingo gumu owa 1 acre owa quarter acre, half acre, 100 acres, all of you are all welcome to come and join the YPA Sacco. Atalina Center, like we've been telling you, to finish the rest of it. You can come and do it through the YPA Sacco, and your contract will start immediately. Because we've always had a policy, into over tumaza your center, you cannot start a contract. But with the YPA Sacco, this has been very, very much achieved. Maybe one final thing that is tickling my mind. Did I hear something about no need for membership, or is it there? And what happened if I've already paid my membership in YPA?
It's okay.
How are you going to treat me?
Okay. So that's beautiful. So if you have already paid your membership in YPA, well and good, it's okay, it's perfect. But if you haven't yet paid your membership in YPA, the YPA Sacco is going to pay that membership for you.
Really? And
also pay the administrative costs for you. Like, how good is that? So just come along, don't be worried about the 250. The Sacco is going to cater for the 250. All you need to do is to just save. For us, we shall handle everything. We shall be your investment companions.
Wow.
So yeah.
So do we have any questions on the chat right now? Yes. We shall be reading them and answering them as they come. Please keep them coming.
Okay. How can we invest from other countries? So this question, I think maybe we have so many online members, like people who are not yet members, but then they are abroad. Because I always receive this question whenever I'm on a live. The live was post.
Let's continue.
So how you can be able to, you can actually do everything even when you're abroad. We have so many clients that are abroad, but they transact with us and they have their investments and they are very secure.
And they're running.
So what happens is we shall give you our numbers and our bank accounts. You send that money. You give us your details, your passport, either a passport, national ID. You give us a passport photo, and then we shall put you in the system, or you will register. Okay. Then afterwards, we shall also be able to sign your contract. What we shall need from you is your next of kin. So if your next of kin is in Uganda, it's also possible. They can always come and even make the registration for you, and then they can afterwards pick the contract for you. So there is no limitation that is border oriented or whatever. So it's not a limitation that you're abroad, but you can actually access our services wherever you are. Okay, let me see another question here. What if I start saving and complete 6 months, and after I fail to keep saving, what can I do? Okay, what if you start saving and after 6 months you lag behind in your savings? So what happens is, God, why would you fail to save? So what we do is that we put you on a plan that you can actually afford. So if at all, let's say 1 million, let's say things have happened and 1 million has become hard for you, we can put you on a plan whereby you can pay what is suitable in your challenges. We can reschedule.
That is possible. You can adjust.
Yes, we can reschedule for you. We've done that for so many of our members. You can actually reschedule your loan. Of course, we shall charge you a fee for rescheduling, but it's very, very possible to reschedule. I'm very sorry, people are calling my phone, but we are here. After getting a loan, is it fine to give me 1 month, then I start to pay next month? Yes, that's what we do, guys. So when you get a loan, let's say today is 22nd.
Yes.
When you get a loan on 22nd of December, your first installment is supposed to come in on the 22nd of January. So meaning that I've given you a gap of 30 days or a month for you to be able to pay back. So you don't start paying instantly, but you start to pay immediately or exactly after 1 month from when you receive the contract.
Okay.
Then how can I join your Sacco? How you can join our Sacco? Please call me or WhatsApp on 0774 350 727. What are the benefits? I think we shared those. Farm Life, we shared those. But if you want to know more, kindly contact me. Do you know that saving is not good? My friend, so like I always say, saving is not bad if at all someone has a target. Savings has never been bad. No, that is I think that's a mindset for people who don't like to save. How can saving be bad? Honestly, it's not bad. It's even biblical.
It's a very good culture.
It's a very good culture. Can you please tell me about the 400k GOAT plan? I think that's the CTC.
Yes.
Kindly call this number 0701 63 2003. They'll be able to answer your questions. Number to contact, if you want to contact me, 0774 350 727.
Maybe
You get me.
please read the number again.
Okay,
You're reading it so fast.
077. I'm sorry, I'm a very quick talker. Okay, it's 0774 350 727. 0774 asatu 07 27.
Great.
What? Oh, we talked about that number again. You were too fast. Hey, you're watching the Bible. You don't reply messages on WhatsApp. No, please send the messages. We shall see them. But the number is 0774 350 727. Airtel is 0701 062655. I hope I wasn't so fast.
You are, but and it's good the Sacco is always here. We are located right here in Waga. Access Building is where you can find us. Mabel has read her numbers. You can always reach her on those numbers. Reach out to we have a website. You can always reach out through our official number, and you can always find the YPA Sacco. I'm encouraging you to keep coming and save. saving or Tugambi, someone said it's not a very good thing, but we're encouraging you to do that. And with this project, with this new item that we brought you, we're even going to give you the discipline. With time, you're going to find that this is something enjoyable. This is something you're even earning a little interest from. So tell him saving it away. You're saving your dreams, you're saving yourself. That was maybe for you. My name was Bertrand Musika, and that was the YPA Savers Loan. We've been calling it YPM Mbuzi Banja, Njuchi Banja, Kasori Banja, mentioned by the few. So yes, to anyone know we are here to save you. Don't look at it exactly as a banja. Look at it as a point of saving your life. Look at it as a point for you to achieve your dreams through the YPA Sacco. We shall always be here at 1 p.m. on these lives. And once again, thank you for being a good audience. Thank you for the questions. Keep the questions coming. We shall be here for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Maybe just a little shout out. I want to make this a habit for us because it made one of my clients so happy. So I'm going to make it a habit to always give some shout outs to people that have been active. So shout outs to Samuel. Shout outs to is it JPA Holidays, Saul Gilbert, we see you. Daniel, we see you. There's a number there that has no name, we see you as well. Farm Life, we see you. Shout outs. Agnes Agnes is live. Hello. Thank you for watching.